Yeah.
I'm skipping the intro. Fuck it, I already played it twice. You guys didn't see it. You want to see it, go watch the other video before I delete it. Rah, rah, rah. Welcome to the meetings of the Zoo. I'm your host,
Hi.
I am...
Hello.
Your host, what? What's your name?
tHe.
No, what's your name?
Kefki! Kefki! I'm your host, Kefki!
Why did I say my
Oh,
nickname?
my lord.
Because I call you that all the time.
Success!
Probably.
Look at us! We're on a screen! Oh, the people can see us! Oh
So
my
guys,
God.
hi.
Yay,
Hi, sorry
look.
we're late.
Yeah.
We were having the
Hi.
technical difficulties. I'm going to kind of skip intros. I'm just going to go through it real quick, actually. We have the ghost of Smoking Rat. Da-na-na-na-na. I got to unsummon him. Hey, Rat. I got to unsummon you, man. I got to unsummon you.
Go back to
Okay.
bed, Rat! Get better,
Bye,
Rat!
Rat. Go, 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 go.
Take care
Okay.
of yourself, Rat!
We've got TC. We've got the tree rat.
A talking squirrel.
Yeah,
Yay.
talking squirrel.
Yeah, the 9,000-year-old talking squirrel.
Yes. and
Right,
oh, he's an ancient elder deity like I am. He's an eldritch deity like me. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just fair. We've got BuhLooZeR. We got a talking cat.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
We got a
I
talking
exist.
squirrel. We got a talking cat. But look, if you will put your attention toward the cat's head, there's this flower there. That flower
Knock
is
sometimes.
haunted. The flower's haunted, guys. See, legend says the one that picks the flower is cursed. They must keep it with them at all times. And it
And
will
don't put it in
eventually...
a tea or it'll poison you.
Yeah, right. Yes, you can't eat. You got to have it with
but-
you on your person at all times. And eventually, it will take over your mind. It puts things into your head and tells you stuff. It's a haunted flower. But see, we found out that haunted flower's name is Jen, and she's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Jen!
What? I just want to let you know a little tip about those roses. Well, I wouldn't recommend drinking them because they're not like English roses. I have
don't
heard
drug
from
English
the natives.
roses.
I have heard from the natives if you get enough of them and you rub one on a joint, they're pretty good for painkillers. So I don't know. Maybe they have something in there that's, you know,
Ooh.
got that in there. But
That's some good knowledge. Also,
Yeah.
behind me, we have another ghost. It's Lodimer. And I love him.
What the fuck?
That's
No,
the
no,
nicest
don't.
intro and nicest intro you've ever given Lottimer on one of these streams.
Oh!
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ah!
Wow.
You're gonna have to make a separate mark on the wall, Lodi, just for that one.
I
Like
know,
make it red
right?
or something.
I'm gonna have to write in big bold letters. Kefki was nice to me.
Yeah.
And the date. So I
Yeah,
can
because
always
it'll never
remember
happen
this.
again.
Because it will exactly will never ever happen again.
Okay, who we got in chat? Who we got in chat today? Who we got? Who
We've got a Will, we've got a Spoonkie, we've got a Keisho. Yeah,
We've got a
Zed.
goose.
We got Will.
We got Fromun. Fromun says 3 minutes late. Kefki is a tardy stinker. Fromun, you have no idea. If you're still here, it was 20 minutes late. It wasn't 3 minutes late. You get it right. I'm expecting you to give me a pink slip, though. Not a pink slip, one of those slips that says go to detention. A detention slip. Yeah, I'm expecting that. I'm not going to go to detention, though.
Hey, Kefki.
Yes.
Speaking of things that are pink, I'm gonna put the Gen Etch-a-Sketch up.
Give me a picture. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh
so
my
it's pretty good
god!
for Etch-a-Sketch anyway, but
Yeah, I want to talk about the Etch-a-Sketches in a second. I just wanted to go through chat a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah.
We have Goose says, "Well, she's a rodent. They ain't the best smell." If you're talking about me, I ain't no fucking rodent. I'm a Mustela furrow. Thank you very much, and I smell delightful. I smell like fur. Yeah. Lodi picks me up and sniffs me periodically and gets high. I used to do that with my babies. I used to pick them up and sniff them and pretend like I was high. And then put them on the ground and watch them go. I miss
Look,
my
it's
children.
The amount of
ferret
drunk
cigar. It's a ferret cigar.
Wait, no cherry poofs for me, Zephyr. I showed up. Can I have the poofs? The ChasoEve, please, that's free. I will give you a hug.
Well, in the picture
Hey,
Jen
Joe!
drew, there's plenty of cheesy poofs.
I mean, technically,
got
the whole
Peterbilt!
bin is different cheesy poofs. I only threw in the
Yeah.
cupcakes because I got tired of drawing different shapes.
Peterbilt, I subbed to your channel. I think I told you in Arcater's chat, but I subbed to your channel. That is awesome. I love trains. I don't know much about trains, but I love to watch trains. And one of my favorite things to hear, like at nighttime, if I'm nervous or something, just anytime I hear like a train whistle off in the distance, you know, and it carries through the night, through the wind, and you hear the of the tracks, and it goes burr, burr. That puts me at ease. That calms me so much, and I have no freaking idea why. And it always has. I think as a little girl, I was just thinking, or as a little ferret, I would think there's somebody awake out there. Somebody else is awake, and everything's gonna be okay because there has to be a person driving the train. And don't tell me that they're not people in the train driving it, because that'll ruin my delusions. No! We got a Blue in there. Blue, how'd you get in there? Oh my God, it's Spoonie. Hi, Spoonie.
Oh, am I not allowed in your
Yeah,
text
yeah.
chat?
Just don't goose nobody. Oh, Gray. Says facts about Kefki demons. Kefki demons are not rodents. They are supernatural. Thank you, Gray. Thank you. See, Gray knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't complain about me being in chat when I screamed late. And also,
No,
Kefki told me to tell you it's Lodi's fault. We are late. And then I put, it's not.
No, it is, yo. It is. Let's see. Used to live right by the tracks, but now I'm far away. Oh, see, I've always, no matter where I've lived, and me and my family moved like gypsies. Like really, we moved here and there and everywhere like travelers. But yeah, anywhere I've lived, I've always heard a train. I think that's why it calms me, because it's the one constant same thing that no matter where I have been, what location I've been, even in other towns, you know, like I used to live out in the country, and we didn't do it on purpose, but we happened to move right near a train track, and yeah. So I love the sound of a train. I like it when they're far away because they're not too noisy, not too far away, you know, just far enough, and then you hear it. And yeah, I'm sorry going on about trains. What I'm trying to say is I'm gonna be watching your channel, looking at the trains. That's awesome, and I think everybody should go look at Peterbilt's channel. He's train stalkers. You should go there and you should watch the trains. Okay. Hey, Scotsman. Hey, Will. It's totally your fault, Blue. That's what Will says.
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah,
apparently.
see.
Apparently
Yeah,
it's my fault.
that freak says, yeah, apologize, Blue.
I like this train of thought.
Shut up, TC. You're a rat.
Are you trying to send me off the rails now, are you?
Hey Jen, do you want to post your art in Stream Talk so
Yes,
like, Kefki
yes,
can see it?
yes.
Like,
Okay,
Sure.
yeah. All right, I want to divert everyone's. Y'all can't see my cursor. Everyone's attention to the etch a sketches. We got etch a sketches.
Yes.
But Blue drew these etch a sketches, and they're amazing. Look at them.
Well, except for the pink one. Pink one's mine.
well,
Yeah, the pink
I
one's
still
down.
drew it.
And it says,
I just didn't
and
draw the art on it.
I think the really cool thing is that where the logo of Etch a Sketch would be, he's got his name, BuhLooZeR.
Mhm.
And I think it would be funny if you wrote BuhLooZeR sketch or something like that. It would be funny. And
Yeah.
then Jen a sketch on Jen.
Yeah. I was just running out of time, so
No,
with my
no,
one, I
but
just
those are
grabbed
awesome. They're awesome.
with my one, I just grabbed my art signature, and then with Jen's, I just typed out in a Japanese font, JenTMaxi.
Did somebody call me a polecat? I do not dance on the poles. Wait, that's a skunk. Skunks are cute.
I think they're cute too.
Yes, they're adorable.
They
Polecat.
can't help that their
Adorable.
defense is effective.
I love that. I love that name for him though. It's polecat. Makes me think of
Hi,
a
Badger.
skunk on a stripper pole going.
Hey, Badger.
I'm weird.
I also admit
Yes, you are.
if you got close enough to the skunk that it made that pose, you kind of deserve it.
Zephyr, that is awesome, and Kefki's would be a Kefki sketch. That's funny. I love that so much. A Kefki sketch. That's so cute.
Yeah.
You wanna? Jen posted the up, by the way.
Oh, Jen posted. Oh, okay. So our idea is we're thinking about doing the screen where we show you guys stuff as an Etch-a-Sketch.
Well,
we still-
specifically like art stuff.
Yeah,
like
art
Etch-a-Sketch,
stuff. Yeah,
and then
have like an
keep the
art
projector for everything
screen,
else.
and then have the Etch-a-Sketch, because I like my projector screen. I love it reminds me of old times. School. Oh my.
Yeah, I still gotta work on it. I gotta finish it a little bit.
Ferret looks like
But, yeah.
ecstasy. Oh, these chesy poofs. Oh, I'm in heaven when I eat the poo. Oh wait, nobody can see it. I gotta show
Yeah.
display. Dun 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 dun! Look at this. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom?
Control and then scroll wheel.
Control and scroll. Oh my god! Look at this,
Hi, Cryptic.
guys.
Oh, thank you, Cryptic.
Look, it's so cute.
Is everything just my fault now?
No,
Yes.
thank you for showing me how to
Yes.
do the control thing, and then the other thing that I'm gonna have to ask you how to do again.
Yeah.
Guys, look.
I know I'm gonna have to tell you like a million times, and you'll never remember. It's okay.
That's what it reminds me of, Zephyr. Draw me like one of your French foots. Oui, oui.
Yes.
The thing is I have to color it in too. So I have to finish the triangles because I was like, what kind of cheesy poofs are kind of like a triangle? Well, they have a pizza type. I wasn't gonna give you the
Ooh. I like my
the-
favorite Chesy Poofs is the white
Mhm.
cheddar ones. I think
Oh, I
those are
know.
triangles. They have them in triangles.
Do they have
Hey,
them?
Kefki.
Okay, I can do some of them in triangles.
Okay. Can I do a quick critique? May I? May I? The hands backwards.
I know. I gotta face it a little bit.
Okay.
different.
Yeah, the thumb would be on the other side if the hand is facing outwards. The thumb would be on the.
Well, no, because she's kind
Oh.
of leaning back.
Oh.
Like she's in the pose of kind of like rolling back as she's eating her cheesy, because she's about to flop on her back.
Yeah, but that hand though, if you're
Mhm.
flipping backwards and you turn your hand, the thumb will face outwards here. The little thumb
No.
be- No.
If my hands are facing front,
Wait, am I looking at it backwards? This is the thumb beam? I'm looking at it backwards. My brain, Jen, ignore me because my brain's an idiot. BuhLooZeR, am I being an idiot? Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm fucking exhausted.
because
I
if it
can't
was
tell,
backwards, the
like,
whole
which
hand
way.
would be facing backwards,
Oh, no,
right?
you're right, Jen. Yes. Okay. Yes. Because I thought. Okay. I thought those were beans. Are those beans? Look at them beans.
No, I mean I gave it pads because it's
Yeah,
kind of
so
like I was giving it a little
cute.
bit of a humanish kind of hand because you are
Yes.
holding a Cheeto.
It's so cute. I love the ears. The ears are downwards where because ferrets can fold their ears down, and that's what it looks like. It looks like a little folded ear downward, and the face is see. Oh my god, this is amazing, Jen. Oh my god, I love it so much. This is so amazing. Thank you. I'm sorry about the hand. I was
Oh,
like,
no,
wait,
you're
what?
okay. Like I mean, I did give it some pads, kind of a little bit more like a human, just because it is holding an item. Like if this was a ferret holding a Cheeto, it's
Yeah.
using both hands.
Yes,
Just a
yeah.
minute.
But you're doing like a humanish kind of like it's an Eldritch ferret. It can do it with one hand. Damn it.
I mean, when you put her paws in normal shapes, I'm using anime liberties, you know, where the paw will mysteriously go from being a little bit humanistic to going back to being a natural paw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
holding something.
Yeah.
You're like, no, their hands don't do that.
Well, their hands, ferrets' hands kind of have a form. They can't use them, and not like as much as raccoons.
Mhm,
but
a little bit,
They
yeah.
kind of go toward that, and they can use it looks like 4 fingers and a thumb. They're the format of their peats. And yeah, they're not like raccoons are much more pronounced. Their thumbs are almost they do have
They can
opposables.
grab a pencil.
thumbs.
Yeah, they can grab a pencil.
Yeah. But I love this so much. I love that I'm just laying in the. I don't know if that's me. I'm not meaning to be arrogant, narcissistic, but I thought because she was laying in cheesy poofs, that was me. In the variety of the poofs, the little triangle poofs, and the circle poofs, and then
There's bones.
I have
Oh
to tell
my
you
God!
something, Miss White Ferret. I haven't colored all this in yet, so at some point I'm gonna have like different shades of orange in there, and I'm like, so if you're a white ferret in a bin full of cheesy poofs, you're gonna have a variety of orange in your fur.
Nice.
Like even the color on the paw is just to kind of like give me an idea of where I'm gonna put some of the orange on your paws, because your hands are gonna be covered in Cheeto dust.
Oh God, you have me laying on Tear's bones. I love it so much.
Oh, you just noticed?
Yeah, so much. Tear's bones.
Yeah, there's a bone, a couple of ribs, just visible enough for you to kind of get an idea of where Tear is right now.
That's so funny. Oh my God, I love it so much. It's so cute.
I always kind of liked artists who would do that. Like they would have a serious picture, but then like in a corner you'd see something just like like why is that there? And you realize it's a shout out to like a friend.
I need to look at chat, but Cryptic, I am not a. Well, I guess I am a potato. I'm your favorite potato. Yay!
You're most appealing.
Lothiael owes you money.
No, that's the other way around. You fucking owe me money, and I want it. Give me my money. Where's my money, Cryptic? Alright, I'll stop it. I'll stop it. It's annoying after a while.
I wouldn't trust that, Lodi. He's gonna make it for you in like bamboo. It'll be like bamboo papered money.
Contains grumpy, cranky bones. Do not open. I know, right, Chris?
What?
Oh.
Badger, I retweet your
Badger!
art all the time when
Bull
I see it.
crap! Blue got super excited about the artwork that you drew him, and I got super excited about the artwork that you
printed
draw
it
of the
out.
ferret. The tentacle ferret. I love that so much. I would love to have that as a poster, because you goober Badger. I love that ferret so freaking much that I want it as a poster. It's so cool.
Yeah. If I wasn't running out of wool, I'd probably print all the pictures I've gotten. Whether it be badges,
I want this as a
Jen,
poster
Spoonies,
too.
yours, Kefki, yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
want this as a
I'm-
poster too. Jen,
Well, you made you kind of made a request last week, and I mean it was more of you like working out your own thing, but you said you wanted more expressions for your ferret, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm always looking for practice on that kind of thing anyway. I like ferrets as an excuse to make a ferret. And so I told Blue, well, you know, if you're looking for different expressions on a face, you really gonna have to go through all the expressions of emotions.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and just joy alone, there's so many different versions of showing joy.
Oh,
Like your ferret
Lord.
is just in heaven because of a
Yes, and that face is just like pure ecstasy. So happy. So it's the face that I have a lot of times when I eat my favorite Chezzy Poofs. I love that there's Chezzy Poof dust on her face too. The detail.
Yes. Yeah.
Where's Badger's ferret? Eldred's ferret. I know I have it here. I would love to show that. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. And I can't find. Hey Badger. Hey Badger. Could you?
Can you send the picture again?
Yeah. Would
Thank
you
you, sir.
mind sending me that picture again through the Twitter? Or
If you
actually,
post
no.
it where I can find, I can
No,
always
through
put it in
Discord.
screen
Would you send it to me through Discord? Do you have the disc of chords? I don't think you have the disc of chords. Disc on a chord. Wait, I'm sorry, my brain just went to.
I drew some things as well.
Look, Goose. Look. Oh, you drew some stuff. Show me.
Oh, you've seen them. You've seen them. It's the spoony
Well, share
drawing
with
and
the
the.
class. I think I have probably, yeah.
Share with the
I've seen you've
class,
seen
yeah.
them as well, but the stream hasn't seen them.
All right, let me go here for a second, and so I can pull them up.
There's the drawing for you I haven't finished, and the drawing for Spoonie I really haven't finished.
I also got to
Yeah.
say I'm a little bit proud of my cupcake. I know it sounds silly. I could draw a really good ferret. I could draw a really decent cat. But if I throw it in a box, I'm like, shit, did I measure that at all? Did I like even like try to cite it so it looks like it could be a box? So I'm like, that you know what, that cupcake looked like a cupcake. I'm happy with that.
Okay, so this is Blue's drawing of the me. Yay, me. I'm so arrogant. Woo! Sorry.
No, you're not.
I just get I would almost say fan
I'll
art, but
find
it's
it,
not fan
Badger.
art. It's
I'll
friend
find
art.
Yeah, if you DM it
Friend
to
art.
one of us, we can always post it in there.
And
If you don't mind,
yeah.
because it's just gonna go in stream chat or stream
I'll
talk.
find it. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Cute. I like the
Yeah,
little
I-
nose.
I
It's
like
so
all the faces.
stylized. Oh, sorry, Jen.
Well, that would be perfect for a Halloween mask. You know, next
Oh
year
my
for
God.
Halloween, we'll print out a bunch of
Yeah.
Oh my
masks.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
ideas. Print it out. Wear it as a Halloween mask.
Yup.
Yeah, see, if we were like a big time streamer, which would never happen, but if we had all these people watching and blah 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 and blah, I would say, okay, let's make these as masks and put them on like the website for sale or something, so people could buy them and wear them and be silly for Halloween. But yeah, we're not. See, I've had a discussion with someone about merch,
Found it.
and it's like, what is, because they wanted to do merch. I'm like, what's the point of doing merch if you're just a very small stream?
Mhm.
Because
It's
nobody's going to be
also-
able to. And the other thing is that I wouldn't want. I want to show Spoonies in a second, though, but I need to show this. This is amazing. Okay.
We also technically don't do that on minions because of the way
Yeah.
we're structured. It's just because we would have to. We would end up having to split funds at some point,
Yeah.
and that's
Well,
just not
but
how it
also
goes.
it's just like, okay, my thing is my point in it wasn't an argument, it was kind of a discussion. My point in discussion is, with the size of the audience, people, you wouldn't sell much, and furthermore, our audience, are the folks that come and hang out with us. They've got other expenses and shit to do. They need to spend their money on other things that are helpful to them, you know, or food or shelter and things like that. So why
Bills.
would I ever even if somebody did want something, why would I tempt them? You know, I don't know. It's just like I would rather them be safe and have their money there, you know?
It's also with the size that we are, you end up taking a loss. Like, Satsu actually told me about this because he used to do some t-shirts and some mugs and things. But because when you order from those sites, it really is kind of a bundled package. That's kind of how it works,
Yeah.
is you get your logo on it and you pay for a bundle package.
Yeah, they
If you-
they get a cut, and then you get a small cut of it. I used to use Cafe Press. Yeah. I know. It's
So, I mean,
not.
like, you know, if you're doing that as just a gift for your you know, your fans, like, hey, this really is unlimited. Like, I only have what I have, you know, but it just doesn't work like that. Most of the time, if you're like a little guy like us, and obviously we don't do money for ourselves because we don't want drama in the minions.
No.
Well,
And
we,
like I was saying, I'm not the only one that thinks, well, I wouldn't want to do that because we get concerned about, you know, the people watching. We want them to be safe and not to, you know, want to have monies, if that makes sense. You know?
I think it's best, like, if you were to talk to like Rejekt or Hammer, if it was for like say a charity that we were down the road, like, you know, most people know who Maddy is. We're hoping that she gets better from her cancer at some point, because I'm tired of
absolutely.
that shit. You know,
Yeah.
you go away, cancer. You leave Maddy alone. But like,
Fucking
you know,
absolutely.
if you posted a link to her donation page, I honestly wouldn't give a shit. You know, some people might.
Yeah, no.
I can't speak for everyone.
Things like that, like donations,
Yeah.
and so I post links for that, or people's link trees, you know, and people's, if somebody wants to donate to a streamer and stuff, that's fine, but I usually don't shill my donation because I don't know, it's there. If you want to donate, that's fine. If you want to donate, okay, but I don't shill it because I want people to have their monies for the necessities and to be safe, you know.
Yeah,
It's like
now
I have a VTuber fund, and then I gotta pay some medical bills. I got a stupid ass medical bill.
You don't want to impose
that should've been
yourself on
paid
other
for.
people.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. And I mean, there's nothing against streamers that are like, donate to me. It's nothing against them. It's just they can handle that. I get guilt and concern whenever that happens. I have to know that the person's going to be okay. Like if they donated to me and say, "Don't worry, I can do this. I'm absolutely going to be okay." Then I'll eventually be fine with it. You know.
It's
yeah.
also on different channels. Like if you're doing it on your own channel, most people are honestly not going to worry about it because you're going to get a mixed crowd. You're going to get the odd person who's like, yeah, you're a grifter, and then you get people who understand that yes, you are doing this for some money. If you're doing it for money, you can tell when somebody's set up that way. It's meant to go towards your channel.
Yeah,
you know, if you ordering some food is going towards your channel, I'm okay with that. Like
that goes toward ordering food goes toward you, which goes toward your channel. Like I was saying, my donation is I have a VTuber fund. I'm trying to get a VTuber model somehow, either through my own work, which I've been working on one, and it's a disaster. I would prefer to get someone else to help me with it, but that's what I'm trying to work toward, and assets and stuff for the stream and stuff like that. I also, though, recently, just today, I put, because I got a medical bill that should have been paid for, that they said was paid for, that the insurance paid for, but we got it, and it's been an entire freaking year, and so things like that, like now I have in there life and medical. The medical bill and the VTuber stuff. It's like I like people to know what they're donating towards. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want it to be vague. I want them to know what it's going for, and then I have to use that for that. Unless I ask them if it's okay, and then no. But yeah, it's just a whole complicated thing.
I'll be real with you, Kefki. I'm more inclined to donate to someone who is actually being honest. You know, like it took me a while to donate to Satsu, not because I didn't want to, but because even he understands that my budget comes first. I have to have
you come first. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
you come first.
But as soon as I had a little bit of money, you know, I got my job again, and you know, I don't have it anymore. But when I had my job, I'm like, okay, I can sacrifice some money for a friend that I genuinely have loved for a long time.
Yeah, I just want to say this. And not just to you, Jen, but to everybody. You might like a streamer, you might like somebody. You come first, though. Make sure you you take care of yourself first before you ever do anything like that.
Charity begins at home.
Exactly. Thank you, TC. Yes, charity begins at home. Yes. Hey, Michael. How you doing?
Michael. But honestly, it was nice. It was nice to give. And I mean, it was only $10, but I was like, hey, you know what? That's it's probably the hottest day of the summer. You get you and your little girl an ice cream.
Oh,
you know, don't go to England for it though, because you're gonna need another $5.
Scotsman says nothing wrong with getting donations, but don't beg for them. I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely. Because when you beg, it makes people feel guilt. And I think they do that by design. They do that on purpose. A lot of people do, which I don't like that. You don't guilt people into giving you money. That's rotten. That's a grift. Is that the term for grifting? Grifting? Okay, Dela, you're a goober. Okay. So Della says, don't listen to them. Give everything you've got, or you ain't truly devoted. You are a goober. Don't listen to Dela.
For you, Della. Most of the time, I'm trying to express my Alberta, and it's just come naturally to me. I've got nothing to say. Yeehaw! There you go. Did you have some pancakes? At least get yourself some fucking pancakes, okay?
Ooh.
My neck of the woods, it's stampede time. I don't go most of the time because it's how you get broke really fast for no really good reason. But if you're smart, you find all the free breakfasts that are around the city, and you just go and have a free pancake breakfast. It's great.
So Zedry says wrong site. He's talking to Dale. He says wrong site. Twitch is 6 servers over, and then Dale says, "Zed, I never said anything about clothes coming off." If people donated.
Yeah.
That's so Twitch now. Unfortunately, that is so Twitch now.
Wait, whose
No
clothes are
thoughts
coming
here.
Nobody. Nobody. PC, your clothes are already off. You're a squirrel. Oh, wait,
This is
guys.
true.
Look at this ferret. Look at Badger's ferret. It is the
It's really
Eldritch
good.
Horror
I
ferret.
like that. Yeah.
And I am in
Yeah.
love with it. I love it so much. It is.
Yeah, it's got
fucking-
such a Cthulhu ferret. feel to
Yes,
it.
yes. It is just so awesome. I would love to have a model that looks like that and have the tentacles move and stuff. Badger, would that be okay if I use this as a reference for like a puppet? Would that be all right with you? Because I love it so much. Why are you tipping your hat, Della? You don't want to tip your hat? Says, Grace says, facts about Kefki humans. Love the shinies. Yes, you got a shiny? I love shinies, yo. Shiny. Goose? Goose? No, this is
Oh,
not
Lord.
going there. No.
Uh-oh.
No! I just wanted to show off the Eldritch Fair, and I love it so much. I do. Let's see. Oh, Spoonkie! I want to show the Spoonkie. Oh, Bentley.
Yeah, even though I need to redraw it because
I know. I
don't
love her
like it.
style.
Mm-hmm.
I love her style.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that was me trying to imitate.
Yeah. No, you did such a good job that they thought it was Spoonkie. They thought it was Spoonie that drew it. So that means that you emulated it
Okay.
like amazing. It's loading.
Okay.
Loadie!
Excuse me. That was a weak burp anyway.
To be fair,
Look!
it rounded off from the direction of blue, and I was like, really? Knowing it was you loading, I'm like, how did you do that? How'd you make it sound like blue was burping? He's all the way in England.
Talent. Took a little bit of finessing, but I got it.
Look
You know,
at
I've heard of
Spookie!
traveling farts. I've
Oh.
heard of traveling farts. You know, there was this kid in a classroom, and he farted, and the fart traveled all the way up to his teacher, and she passed out.
Oh my god. Blue, I love the little hair
And then they all stood up, and I'm like, oh no.
I love the little hair barrette that you put in Spoonkie's
Yeah.
hair. That is so
See, in fact, she
cute.
drew that on some of her drawings.
That is
before.
so
I was like,
cute.
okay, yeah, I'm
It
drawing
is
on mine.
so cute. The little freckles and it's so adorable. I love that so much. You did amazing. Amazing.
It needs work. It needs a lot of work.
Okay, well, I don't know. I've always loved sketches. Like I think a lot of the times a sketch is much better than the final ink. Like when I start inking stuff, I feel I ruin it. I don't know. There's just
Yeah.
something about the sketch
I need
where, yeah. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
to. I was just gonna say, like, I've gone through a lot of my old sketches, and I'm like, I fucking ruined these. I need to
know.
re-ink them.
BuhLooZeR, can I
Yeah.
show the BuhLooZeR from the other dimension?
Oh,
Can
okay.
I have a screenshot. Would that be okay to put on stream? There's nothing important on there, right? No. I can put this.
Wait. Well, I'm confused.
The
What?
screenshot in Stream Talk of the blue that's colored, the other dimensional blue. That's not blue. Tabby blue.
Oh, the tabby.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can I?
yeah.
Yay!
I forgot about
okay.
that.
Okay.
I was
This
supposed to finish that.
is blue from the fourth dimension. Da-na-na-na!
I forgot I did that.
Look at him! Look at him! It's so cute. The coloring really works with that, and the eyes. It really, really looks great. It does. It's so freaking cute. The first time when he posted that, was it Jen? Was it you, Jen? We were just like cooing and like, oh my god, it's adorable, and I love it so much. And I think that should be an alternate coloration for your puppet.
I like it.
Yes.
It changes
Yeah.
all the detail on your cat. Like just by changing the shade of a cat, it brings out features you didn't think you saw.
Yeah.
I think that's what we were talking about, because I was talking about drawing black cats.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually my advice for people drawing a black cat. Learn how to draw a different colored cat first, then draw a black cat, because you're missing all the things you don't see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I've seen this one.
It's
Well,
I thought it was cute as shit.
Yeah.
Well, what
Goose.
happened is last stream we were talking about ginger cats, and I tried working on it last stream, like in the background
okay.
as we were all
Goose
talking.
says it's the orange cat blue 2 brain cell edition.
Well, that's just current me.
No, you have more than 2 brain cells.
That was part of the conversation too, because like we were talking about Stray, and then we started talking about how ginger cats don't know how to cat properly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
Ginger blue.
Typical orange cat behavior.
Oh, evil blue from the mirror universe. You can tell because he's happy. Exactly, Gray.
Yeah, no, I'd never be happy. No happiness allowed.
Oh,
No happiness allowed.
It's the I love that. It is the okay, so the normal blue doesn't usually smile and goes and it's kind of meh, but the evil blue is always happy and grinning, and it's like a big difference. You would think that he would be the good BuhLooZeR.
I'm
no.
never using the smiley face on my on a Minions live stream ever again. It's
Oh,
your
not the
permanent.
smiley face. I think you smile.
You are
You smile.
permanently.
You smile.
You are permanently getting the side eye.
You know, Blue. If you wanted to make me
Exactly, Will. Exactly. I am British. I'm not allowed to be happy.
Blue, if you wanted to make me happy right now, take a picture of your black cat, the one you have currently. Have it face your ginger cat, and then have the ginger cat be like, "Hey, listen, I'm the soulless one."
All right, give me a second.
Oh God! Oh Lord! And Badger says it's nice to see one of you damn kids using an actual sketch pad and pencil.
Jen's-
I agree,
Jen's
Badger.
drawing was a sketch.
Yes,
was a
Jen.
sketch on
I
paper.
love using an actual physical sketch pad and pencil because that's what I've used for my whole life up until like maybe 5 years ago. So yeah, but yeah, I love that Jen has the physical drawings. Yes.
I'm on the other side of the world in terms of the drawing. I don't know how to do any of the computer shit.
Oh.
I only know how to do the art pad original, and if it gets color, it's because of crayons or paint.
Yes. BuhLooZeR! Badger
Yes.
brings up an amazing point. If it is the mirror universe blue, shouldn't he have a goatee? Yes, he should have a little white patch of fur under his chin. Triangle. A triangle pointing downwards, and that is his evil goatee. He needs to have an
Lord.
evil goatee!
You could probably do it with the
was
same
Mitch's
color
whispers.
that you used for the.
Hold on, I'm still trying to do the first thing you fucking told me to do.
It's Jen's fault. I told you
Hi, Mike.
she's the cursed flower. I told you. You stuck with her forever. Once
You know,
put her in your
cannibalistic's
fur.
not wrong. You could also be happy because you're going to have more fish and chips being the ginger cat in England. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see the Brits being like, this cat's really cute.
Yes,
We shouldn't
yes.
give it
Yeah.
any food. Totally not giving it any food. See, I'm not, you're totally handing them food.
Yeah, totally not. Totally not.
It's like every
Thanks,
time I
Catherine,
talk
fuck.
to a Batman TC and they're putting on the air like they're a super tough Brit, and then you realize that if you put a cat in their lap, they're gonna melt like a softie.
Where is it? Shit.
I do have respect for my British older men.
Truth.
I do respect you guys. I know that some of the toughness is bullshit. Some of the toughness is
Where is
bullshit.
it?
Oh my God.
I'm waiting for DC to say something.
I'm too tired to say anything right now.
I forgot he was here.
Oh, thanks.
You weren't saying anything.
No, I know.
Where is it? Shit.
So how's your heat wave going? I hear you're no longer on fire at 23 Celsius.
I know. Yeah. It's yeah. It's not a heat wave.
Like even today, it really didn't get that hot. But like I
No.
told just TC, it's the building itself that's hot.
Right? Yep.
No. What?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know, Blue. Where is it?
Shut the fuck up. Where? What?
Where
Don't
is
tell me
it, Blue?
it's gone.
It's gone.
What the fuck? Hold on.
What?
Holding on.
Because shut
Yeah.
up.
Okay. At first, I don't say anything. Now I'm saying anything. You're telling me to shut up.
Yes.
It's
It's gone.
Oh, it's
What
it's
the
okay.
fuck?
It's okay. We have the screenshot. I'm saving that now,
Hmm.
and that can be
What?
used.
What?
Maybe it's
What?
just maybe it's
It's a glitch in the matrix.
yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
It's okay if you
Yeah,
can't
it's.
do
I'm sure it's there
it.
somewhere. Have you looked in your recycling bin?
Hmm.
Well,
Actually,
This one
I
too.
just looked now. It's not
Yeah.
there.
it's in
Yeah,
there.
in
Oh,
fact,
good.
Hmm.
Yes.
It's not in there.
Oh, it's
not
not.
in there.
Fucking hell.
And what?
Hmm.
Kefki, I'm
What's-
sorry,
what's
this one
weird?
isn't as good, but I'm gonna share it anyway because I think it's funny.
What's weird is that every time I click on something, it's re-downloading it from OneDrive, even though all of these were
Oh.
Huh.
downloaded here.
Oh.
So I think OneDrive might have fucked with something.
Oh.
That's pissed me off. What the
Mm,
fuck?
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Well, if I can
Well-
help you with the with the
That's
coloring,
fine.
just
I'll
let me know.
fix it. I'll do it. Not tonight. I'm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was 92
Nah.
today, Will. Sorry, I got distracted. It's been hot.
I don't
Yeah,
envy
sorry,
any of
sorry.
you. That's
No,
why I'm
you know-
trying hard not to bitch about it.
Is so BuhLooZeR, is it hot there? I imagine it's hot there because the other day when he was at work, he was talking about how fucking hot it was.
It's been a mix of somewhat hot for us, and then rain, constant
Oh.
rain.
Yeah, it's
I don't
not been that hot.
It's not
Yeah.
been that hot.
No.
It's
But
been
you don't work. Shut up.
freaking hot here. You know, like
Well, thanks.
Hey, it's not been that hot. Sitting
Yeah,
there
it's
in your
not been that
fucking
hot.
bungalow where I'm fucking slaving away on a building site.
You do work.
Goose said
This is the
try
first
looking
I've heard
in your
of this.
NSFW folder. I don't think it's there in that. I don't even think he
I
has
don't have an
not safe for work.
NSFW. I don't have
Yeah.
a not safe for work folder.
let's see, it's
I'm not that
94
kind of artist.
94 Fahrenheit where I am today.
That's what you're telling us, Blue.
Gray, that is too hot. Make
Well,
sure you
that
are in the
pissed me off.
shade. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So you see,
Hug
Will
hugs. Is there anything I can-
understands.
That's
Will understands.
fine.
I work in MI5.
You've worked in MI5. What's MI5?
No, it's a secret service.
Oh, TC.
British.
You're not
No.
supposed to tell everybody. It's supposed
I
to be
know.
a secret. You're gonna get fired.
Well,
Kefki,
Hmm.
I might have posted 2 more pictures in Stream Talk. That ferret, I don't know what went wrong with those eyes, but they're like the craziest ferret eyes I've ever
my
done.
God, that's amazing.
Let me open them both so I can switch between them real quick and not have
She's
to go
got
into
a
Discord.
it's a Cheeto pool noodle.
Got the Cheeto high.
Well, it's a pool noodle.
Okay. So I can switch between them now. I'm zoomed in too much. Here we go. This one. Perfect. Okay. Na. I want to do an art stream. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, but I would love to do that to where, I don't know, get some people together and we draw something.
Yeah.
Make games of it. Like, give the same prompt to everybody. And then everybody draws
Yeah.
what they have and then show it. Yes.
Look
Yeah.
at that
oh
ferret.
my god.
The ferret has
Ow.
sniffed, has snorted the Cheeto dust.
It is it's in a pool. Technically it's a bathtub, but to a ferret that's absolutely a decent sized pool.
That's so cute. Look at the little bubble. That's
Aw.
adorable. Sorry, I love it so much. Oh, that's somebody behind. Who's behind the ferret?
Floaty.
Oh, Lodi.
I thought Lodi was a bubble at first.
I was like, how do I put you in there and make it like subtle? And I'm like, he's kind of with you in the bathtub. I'm like, well, you told me that he never leaves you, so sorry, Lodi. You get to have bathtub time too.
I have to watch the ferret, I see.
I this idea for another picture I might do in the future where you are in a tub. It is
Uh-huh.
full of bubbles. But Modi has long since taken the water out of the tub because you've put so much bubbles in there. It's just bubbles.
It's truly, truly a bubble bath.
Look at the snail. Look at that.
I love the snail's expression. It's an evil snail.
That snail was fast. That
Yeah,
snail was
it's-
fast.
It's fast.
Snail is
Snail was
fast.
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 I can hear her cursing me.
I just really like the shell. I was like kind of surprised I
It
put that
looks
much
really
detail in it. Like, yeah. I didn't even mean to. I was like, this isn't gonna be that good. And then oh, okay. Is that how easy it is? All right. I gotta start doing more drawing.
Have you seen their headquarter building? It's not subtle. What, do they have flashing lights on it that says MI5 building here? A big arrow
Absolutely.
pointing down. It's like, here. We're here. You are here.
We are here. You are here. Yes.
The humidity is in the high 90s. Oh, jeez. I hate. Okay, here's the thing. I hate heat. I hate the hot. I can handle some heat, but the humidity kills me. I can't handle humidity. It feels like it's going down your lungs and choking you. You know? It just bleh, and you feel wet. And I don't want to feel wet unless I'm in a shower or in bubbles. You okay, BuhLooZeR? I'm trying to see the picture on the Etch-a-Sketch, and I cannot. Oh no!
the-
Etch-a-Sketch has the ferret. Your Etch-a-Sketch has the ferret, the face. Yeah, I think that's so cute. I love the Etch-a-Sketches so much.
Well,
Goose?
if I could do a new picture every week, then you could update mine.
Well, I mean, Kefki,
Yeah.
OneDrive isn't seeming to load when I go on the website to see if it's in the recycling bin. The OneDrive's not loading at all, so I'm hoping it's just an issue with OneDrive.
Yeah, I
but
think it's
don't know.
probably just OneDrive. You just give it some time, they'll work it out and fix it.
I had it locally on the system, so I don't know what the fuck's happened.
It's probably just OneDrive being a bish.
All right, so in other words, I need to fucking cancel OneDrive, build a NAS, and tell Microsoft themselves at this rate.
I use the iCloud thing for a lot of. I like to store things on my stuff though, because I'm paranoid about prying eyes, and my paranoia is not ill-intentioned, ill-placed, my paranoia is not unfounded. Yes, because have you seen? You showed me the Photoshop thing where they're like, they're like, oh,
yes,
well,
scraping what's in your Adobe Cloud for
I
AI
know.
shit. Yeah.
No, it's like, don't be peeking in people's folders, looking at their stuff, and using. Yeah, you should not do that. You should not do that.
It really should be limited to people who are willing to sign up for something like that. Like if you know that you're getting an exchange of funds for them to use certain folders for their art shit, they should pay you for it properly.
Yeah.
That's not what they're doing. There's no agreement of consent to, hey, you can borrow this. Because I don't mind if my friends use my pictures for references.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're my friend. You can do that anytime. But that's because I know you.
Yeah, not Adobe. Adobe is a company, an entity. You don't want them messing with your stuff or even looking at it. I don't like that, because drawings are I'm gonna be stupid. They're an extension of that person's soul, kind of. Like, you draw something, you put you into it. You put that's a part of you, and for somebody to be able to just poke through your drawings like that is really it's an invasion of privacy, of your personal space. It just no, I don't like it.
They're intellectual property, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Right.
Oh, Blue, you okay, hon?
I don't know.
No, is your tummy or your head or what?
Well, I mean, I've had the fucking headache all week.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother bitching about that. It's fucking. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. But
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you move your cat over here right beside me for a second?
okay, hold up.
Okay. Okay. Get a little bit closer.
Uh-oh.
Because I can't move. Get a little bit closer.
Oh.
A
Oh.
little bit closer.
Oh. Hey, does that mean I get to take BuhLooZeR's place?
Just a little bit closer. All better. I wish that worked. I wish I could move a ferret. I would go mwah, right in your forehead. All better. I wish it worked. I wish it worked.
That's fine.
My mom used to always do that whenever I had, like, I could gash my like, even when I gashed my knee open and stuff, she would always just kiss it and go, okay, it'll heal better now. It's all better. I'm like, thanks. And it got to the point, though, that if I hurt myself and she didn't do that, it was, like, weird. I had this thought in my brain, it's not going to heal up. It's not going to heal right. I have to have mom kiss it. I'm a weirdo. Says, Gray says, like the show before the Kefki demon steals your thumbs. I need to do that Halloween bucket with the thumbs. Remind me, BuhLooZeR.
Yeah, because my memories are excellent.
I know. If artists do not have intellectual property rights, if artists do not have the intellectual property rights, according to Adobe. Thank you.
Adobe.
Then piracy is not theft. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yes. Liberal use of diababa earth can be very effective for dealing with slugs and snails in your garden.
That snail was fast.
Diatomaceous earth? What is that, Badger? Is that like salt? Because I know salt. I cannot put salt on a slug. I can't do it. You're melting them. You're killing them slowly and torturously. I do not have the heart to do that. And I've seen people do it. And I'm like, stop it. That's
I think that's why they're
painful.
doing it. When you have people who have a lack of capacity to create their own things, and they've lived in a generation where anything they want, they can technically just buy.
Yeah.
They get greedy.
Oh, yes.
And I think a lot of people right now are absolutely fishing to take art, which is why, like, I do share it with you guys. I really do have to sign my stuff better. I always forget.
I've been forgetting.
Your stuff.
Well, I've been forgetting.
But I think that's going to be a thing for the next little while, especially with the AI stuff, because there's people rationalizing it just for the AI alone, and it's still technically wrong. Like, I don't hate AI. I just hate the people behind AI that I know are going to be disingenuous because they're cheap motherfuckers who don't want to pay for the stuff that they owe. Stop stealing.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not that expensive of a bitch, you know? Like, most of my pictures are probably $10.
Yeah.
$10.
Yeah. People like to, but I think with the AI art, the stealing of people's art has kind of gone down a little bit. People just do the AI and then they trace it, which I'm not saying anything about. I have done that. I have generated an AI image and traced the proportions, and then I set it aside and draw over it. A lot of artists, especially on YouTube, would be like, oh, you're a filthy tracer. I'm like, you know what? I needed to get the proportions right so I could draw over it. Me. I don't care. I'm not selling the artwork for someone else. I'm using it for my personal use. I know, and I tell people that I trace this part of the artwork. I tell people I don't try to pass it as my own. Stop fussing at me. There's a lot of stuck-up artists around. There are. I hate to say it.
The ones who talk like that actually do the same thing. They just want to act like they don't.
Yeah.
Everybody to a certain degree, like, you are aware that you are taking some ideas from people because as humans we share ideas.
Yes.
You might take tips from a technique from somebody too. The thing that you are doing is you're making sure that when you're done your art, you've changed it with your own style.
Yeah,
so if
just
the
like
first two pictures look like somebody else, well, yeah, you were figuring out what they do.
Right, like Lodi's guy back here, Lodi's puppet. I traced that from AI. And I don't claim it as mine. It's not my artwork. I traced over it to bring out details and stuff and to change this and that. It's not mine. But people will get very, very angry at you for doing that. And it's like,
I've had fights with folks, other artists, because my opinion is if you do that and you let people know, you have full transparency that you did that. If you know that that's not straight up your artwork, then what's the problem? It can help you learn. That's a good learning tool, is to trace over things, and it helps you get the what do they call it? The motor function, not eye hand cord. Yeah, train your hand. It helps you do that, and it's like I see tracing as a good learning tool. And even if you can draw stuff, it's like I don't know. I used to be able to draw things a lot better and never have to trace or second guess proportions and stuff like that. But I've been popped in the head so many times that I forget, and I unlearn things, and I have to relearn them over again. And so I do that. And as long as you got full transparency, I don't see a problem with it. But then I've had people tell me, "Oh no, that's wrong. You should never do that." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, that's your opinion.
The other thing too, and out of the two of you, I'm probably the one who does a little bit more of the landscaping. But even if you're taking a picture that you're staring at from, like, I'm looking at a mountain and I'm drawing that, to a certain degree, I am still tracing. I might not have a picture underneath when I'm doing the tracing. It's a little bit more freehand tracing, but I am looking at that mountain and I'm trying to copy it.
Yeah, you're referencing, and I like that term for freehand tracing. Oh, another thing is this background, our background. Me and Blue edited this. We didn't draw this. This was on the free art site. We took it and then we customized it and made it our own, but it's very much not ours. And as a matter of fact, if you like the base image, you can go into the description and there is a link to it there. Yes. Anyway, yeah. I just don't see a problem with it.
It's when you take so many liberties where somebody's a
muscle
fake.
memory. Thank you, Greg.
Like I was okay, it's not the same type of art, but I was making fun of Hunter Avalon for this earlier.
Oh Lord.
Because he went from trying to make himself look like Chris Ray Gunn to now making himself look like Pedo Bear Hassan Piker.
I know none of these names. I know the names. I don't know the people.
Good.
It's they're all just YouTube, social media people looking for money.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing where you're like, Hunter is telling you to your face that he is an empty person who has a lack of creativity on his own because he doesn't even have the ability to create his own style. He can't even dress differently. He has to dress like somebody else to express himself. And I can't stand people like that.
Yeah.
Because you can't live without copying other people. You're an empty shell of a person.
I mean,
that's not tracing. I see tracing as learning. I do see it as like when
there's
you claim
a big
something,
difference. Yeah, there's a big difference between tracing the picture and saying, "Oh, I drew this. I drew this. This is my art. I drew it." No, you traced it and then you added to it. You did details, but you still traced the base image. Be honest. Don't like if you get a commission and you traced it, I don't think that's right. You should fucking draw that from scratch. Which is maybe you can reference a pose, but don't trace it. Now it's different if you photo bash. I think if you take this picture and combine it with this picture, and then trace over it, that's an actual art style. It's called photo bashing. People used to do that all the time. I used to hate that and think, no, that's tracing, but it does come in handy for learning. But still, for a commission, you should not do this.
Like if I'm drawing a picture, if I'm drawing a picture like that, it's purely as a gift. Like okay, I'll use birthday cakes as an example. They are tracing. So, like, being able to do that means that, if I'm just making it as a gift, like, my buddies, like, I don't have a husband, but I had a husband who really liked Star Wars. Maybe he's really disappointed at the moment because it's been going downhill for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm the kind of person who would try to make a Death Star cake. It's going to look crappy, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts. It would be amazing.
But that requires tracing.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm taking liberties with that art. That wasn't my art. I know who created that shit wasn't me. But if it made the guy happy...
Is that you don't say it's yours. You say that you trace this and that. You have full transparency.
Hey.
Yep.
Yes, BuhLooZeR?
So, sorry, but Jen, you just reminded me of something. I said I was going to draw Spoonie with a fucking Sith lightsaber. I still need to do that. Because she was like talking about Star Wars either like yesterday or this morning, I forget. But I was like, yes, Spoonie was Sith lightsaber.
What color lightsaber?
Red.
Like,
it's
red.
a Sith lightsaber.
Wow, Sith. Yeah, I forgot. I want to see that. I need to see it when you're done. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, if I remember.
I'm picturing her with a lightsaber that's in the shape of a spoon now.
Oh,
yes!
Oh, God.
Yes!
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 Spoon saber, yes! Jen, genius!
Well, Jen,
Yeah.
it'd still be less retarded than anything in the Acolyte.
I know! Well, I've been making fun of them the entire time for destroying an alien world build. It's all I gotta do. It's like you had an alien world build and you went with the planet of like crap lesbians.
I wanted to read what Badger and Grace said.
Sure.
Badger says, unless I ask for a critique, my lack of fucks. My lack of fucks or what other artists think. He doesn't care about what artists think. I can't read that right, Badger. I'm tongue tied right now. But yeah, that's a good point. Unless you ask for a critique, who fucking cares? That's and then Grace says that Coral, I remember Coral is a one-time purchase software. They do not invade your computer files. Krita is a good Photoshop type freeware as well that includes vector line drawing. I have Krita. I'm trying to learn how to use it. It's one of those that is very complex and my mind is simple. I have a simple mind. It has a trouble with the complexity. GIMP is a great one too, Badger. Yeah, GIMP.
Inkscape as well.
Inkscape. I need to get that. Yep. Inkscape. I need to download that. You can
I've sent you the link like 12 times.
I know.
Over the past like 6 months.
I know, and I'm probably gonna ask for it again. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But I've heard a lot of good things about GIMP. I've never used it. I would like to look into that. Yeah, there's a bunch of good freeware or free softwares.
Yeah.
I get
Kefki.
I still get the
You're fine.
I get the iPad art, but I still think that it should be a mix of sketches and iPad art because as I was doing that ferret, half of my irritation was drawing each and every different Cheeto that I was surrounding you with, and I was like, gosh, if I had a program, I could just copy 5 of you and repeat it. But then I was like, Jen, by doing that, you lose all the different angles that you had by forcing yourself to draw each and every individual one.
And you don't get the practice and the skill of drawing each Cheeto. It's traditional art is very. I think it's very important. You should definitely do traditional art. That means where you can't copy and paste and do this and that. It helps you learn.
It's one of those things where I kind of get it. Like, there's times where, like, yeah, my art would be so much faster if I could just copy and paste the little details that I don't give a shit about. But then afterwards, that's where my regrets sinks in because it's like the ink in. You're like, I could have put better detail in.
Yeah.
Like knowing that I threw those little bones in, and then you got such a kick out of something so little as that.
I love them.
You can get that with the computer, but you have to have the sketch first before you get the computer. And I think that's something that's been missing. And a lot of people are still doing it. The Japanese are absolutely winning against all of us because they're still sketching. They are 100% still sketching. They go out with their books and they sketch. And we have people who are still doing that who aren't getting any notoriety for it, probably because of AI.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. AI is I think it's going to become a big problem for artists. It already is. But, yeah, the whole thing about the tracing and stuff and the art, as long as you let people know that you've traced it, you're fine, I think. You're absolutely fine.
Yeah. Like
Badger says, and especially if it's for you, Badger's like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't ask for your fucking opinion. Exactly. Even, I think Gray said that he'll trace photos and stuff. And I'm sure he doesn't ask for your opinion. It's just, and and people feel like they
need to give you their opinion. They really don't. They can,
Yeah.
but then you can toss it in the garbage where it fucking belongs. As long as you're not
Mhm.
trying to pass it off as your own, I think it's fine. You know?
Yep.
Do you think some artists
End of story.
do trace some things too? Like, I'm sorry, I was teasing Akira Toriyama as much as I love him to
I
shit, and
love
I'm not
Akira
throwing shade at
Toriyama.
him. When he would draw his guns, I would be torn between, like, did you actually sketch a real gun or did you trace something over? Because, like,
Yeah.
sometimes they look like water guns and sometimes they
Uh-huh.
look like Soviet Union hand-me-downs. And I was like, you know what? I can understand why some people will do an overall drawing. It's theirs. But if I don't know how to draw a gun, I would rather trace that. I would rather
Yeah.
give the gun some validity and be like,
Yeah.
no, I clearly
You wanna
haven't
make it look
invented this
good.
in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
would
wanna
like
make
it to look good.
And if you do the photo bashing and stuff like that, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I don't know. Just be honest with it.
Yeah.
And try not to do it on commissions, you know. Try not to do that.
Yeah.
Because that's but like
Yeah,
if you had a commission of somebody holding a gun and you just could not draw the damn gun, no matter what, you couldn't do it, and you needed to trace the gun to make that person's commission look good, I don't see a problem with that. A lot of people would scorn me. I don't see a problem with that. It's an element. It's an element of the image. You're working to make this look awesome for this person, you know?
Mhm.
And so but tracing a whole picture, tracing a whole AI picture, then passing it off as your own, copying
No.
the
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I have seen so much on YouTube and the internet about artists going, you copied my colors in my picture. You copied.
Yeah.
Bitch, you can't trademark a color. They belong to everybody.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, this combo of colors is mine. No, that color belongs that color belongs to everyone. You can't. It's not your intellectual property. You can't invent a new color. It's just like technically you can't invent a new idea. Every idea you've ever had, someone else has had. But it's just like, yeah, certain things people get really weird
Sorry.
with
Yeah.
that stuff. Personal meat shopper for a Harvey Weinstein.
There.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Gray. Acolyte.
Well, I
Legend.
mentioned the
Yes!
acolyte, so of course.
Yo, talking about the acolyte. I haven't seen it. But I have heard that they have ruined and destroyed Star Wars.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of
Have you heard about the guy headbutting the lightsabers to turn them off?
Yes.
No. What?
Yeah, there's a battle in I think episode 5. There's like a bunch of Jedi Knights versus a Sith, which they shouldn't be fighting Sith at this time, but whatever. And he has his arm is made of cortosis or whatever the fuck, and he headbutts the lightsabers, which shorts them out, which is like, are you fucking kidding me?
So stupid.
It's
Wait,
really stupid.
Sorry, I got distracted, but I want to ask Goose. There are several colors that are trademarked. Do you mean like from Crayola? Like, I know the names, they come up with the names and the shades and the hues, but I don't know if you can trademark a color, really? I thought because the light is everywhere that you can't trademark a color.
Well,
It
might be a matter of like producing products with that color.
Oh,
When it comes to actually like drawing stuff,
or
they
like
can't really
crayons,
do shit.
like, you know,
Yeah.
great green, good lord, great purple, or yeah, Vanta
There is
Black is
technically a grape
trademarked.
green. There is technically a grape green. 'Cause
Okay.
there are green grapes.
Vanta is gray. Is Vanta black the black that is just so pigmented and so black that you paint something with that and in the dark it disappears? Because that's cool. Okay, so I need to make a correction. You can trademark colors and stuff. I didn't know
Ooh.
that. I didn't know that. Well, if it belongs to somebody, you should respect their intellectual property. You can't sell stuff with that color. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was talking about digital art, like all the colors you can create with your art program. Let's say I create the color of my eyes, the orangish yellow color of my eyes. If someone else uses this color, I'm not going to get bent out of shape about it because it's just a color. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Mitchley! Yes, dang your toes.
So one of the
Log
things with
green.
the
I love
intellectual
log green, Will.
one of
Go
the things with the intellectual property thing, and in all honesty, anybody who's ever created something does understand. It's why even though the art might be different, the understanding behind the theft isn't. Say you have an engineering program or something you've created, and somebody just steals it from you. A lot of times they don't actually understand what you're doing. They really, really don't. So when they present it first and they're presenting it wrong, it is beyond unforgivable.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
because the way that you initially designed it is the way it was supposed to work.
Yes.
It takes away from the point and the process. And when people find out about the original, they tend to stick with the original.
Yeah.
Because they understand what you were doing.
Yeah. Mitchley, we were late too. But yeah, I agree, Jen. Yes.
It's not too different from
Stealing
art.
art is bad. Stealing ideas is bad. Stealing intellectual property is bad. You should never do that.
But I would never, ever, ever, ever deny anybody taking inspiration because everybody does that. That would be
I have seen folks get irritated at other folks drawing fan art. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
if I got fan art, it's amazing. Go ahead. I would love that.
Yep.
It's like, why would you get mad about having fan art drawn? Fan art is wonderful, you know?
I was never mad at fan art. At best, when I was a kid, I had to remind myself to be nice.
Oh.
Because some fan art looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old, and you don't want to discredit somebody for posting art, and you're like, maybe get a different job, though. Keep drawing, have fun with your drawings, but don't do that as a career, okay?
Don't give up the day job.
Yeah, don't give up your day job. Kefki demons are never late.
I didn't intend to.
If you say
Yeah.
that, they steal your thumbs. That's
I
a good
think
point.
you're getting
Ray. I
happy
need
with
more
your day
thumbs.
job.
Crunchy
I-
thumbs.
If you find that you're getting happiness from your day job, then do your day job.
Yes. Also, Mitchley, yes, these are BuhLooZeR sketches. Look at these etch-a-sketches. They're amazing. Look at them. They're so amazing. I love etch-a-sketches. They're so much fun. They're so frustrating, though.
They're not that great drawings.
Yes, they
I
are.
like
You stop.
them.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
Listen, it sometimes simple things like a little toy is amazing how hard they are to draw. You wouldn't think they would be, but it's
also
because
adds
it's a mix
lot
of a
to the
box and
scene.
toy.
It does. It adds a lot to
I
the
used to have
scene.
one.
I love it. It's an awesome element. I love it. Yeah. No,
I need to
think it's
design you a little one.
Aw.
Maybe a little like lighter blue one.
You know, the other one that I remember, and I don't know if I've got the name right, but it was a game where you had little lighted pegs that you had to fill out
Light
to get a
brights!
picture.
Light brights! Oh my god, I had one as a kid. Light bright. Make a picture with colored light. Oh god.
They were fun. I mean, you could make your own technically. If you could figure out where the holes should be, you could technically design your own. But you gotta figure out where the holes are, you know. Especially in the dark, Lodi. Sorry.
I know that's a difficult skill. It takes lots of practice to find the holes in the dark.
Lord.
No, you don't.
technically,
You're not gonna use a light bright like in a dark room. You do the picture first, and then you turn out the lights.
No.
See, Kefki, that's how you're supposed to play it. But I used to play with kids who were like psychos, and they're like, "No, you have to do it in the dark, kid."
God.
I am so
And
confused.
you're like, somehow it doesn't look the same. They're like, "No
Don't
shit."
think
What?
about it.
Oh, okay. I like light brights. Though. Light brights are cool.
Oh, they were cool. They were cool. I'm just saying, the friend groups I had really like to take things to extreme.
Oh,
Lodi.
they
With
do
your
like
eyes closed.
extreme
Load 'em up.
light bright. The lights are out. You're blindfolded. They spin you.
Lodimer.
Yeah, what?
Bonk.
Ow. Do you have another?
No.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, the holes are slightly higher than you'd think. Yeah,
Never
because they
forget.
were numbered.
That's why I'm single. Oh God, Mitchley.
Brightest braille for deaf kids.
Just say no to innuendo. Yes, thank you, Badger. To my understanding, the holes are slightly higher than you think, and then light bright is braille for dip. Do it in a
I think
dim
it could have
room.
been if you wanted it to be.
No, it was so cool. The thing is that I love light bright. I used to like make little designs of pictures and use it as a night light. You can't really use it because the battery's dead by the time morning comes. They don't last that long.
Yeah,
I think
they never
take
plug in
like
the
a. They
wall.
used to. The one I had took one of those ginormous D batteries, 2 D batteries actually. You pop them in the back, and I haven't seen a D battery in forever. I think it was a D, the big round ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
D batteries, yeah.
Yep. And a lot of those toys you couldn't plug in the wall. It's like,
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. Nowadays you could charge your light bright probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
hmm Oh yeah, definitely. Because I could see parents actually using it as a nightlight.
And parents should really just I don't know. I see these videos that pop up in my recommended these kids being awful. And everybody complains about iPad kids. I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe give them a different toy. Get them a light bright, and Etch a Sketch, and some other toys to play with, and make them use their brain and their mind. And give them some games.
But also just interact with your child instead
Yeah,
of just giving
interact
them a
with your
guide
child.
Yeah, raise your child.
Yeah.
Oh God. Don't please don't get me fucking started on
It's the equivalent of in the 80s they used to say, oh, parents just sit the kid in front of the TV and the TV raises the child. That's basically it's the same thing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't have nearly the nice shows that we had back then, where at least it was a family show with like, family.
Yeah. And everything was censored. See, with kids online, they can find bad stuff real easy.
Oh, they do. TikTok is hated for it because it's other kids spreading it.
Yeah. You gotta be careful and watch what your kid watch. Watch out for what your kid watches. There we go.
I think I said this on, I might have been Pat's stream, but it was one of those things we were talking about when it came to the Game Spear and how things kind of changed over the years. And I have no regrets with my Steam because I love that I can play games with Blue, who lives in England, and TC, who lives in England. That to me makes sense. But the thing that I think the kids absolutely have lost out on, and yes, I know everybody's an individual. Some kids are still going to their friends' houses to play games.
Couch co-ops. I love couch co-ops.
Even from like the mid 2000s, like even 2010, I see that dropping. I know part of that had to do with I know part of that had to do with COVID, but having so many games online, you have no reason to go to somebody else's house. So why would you?
Exactly.
Blue, you were going to say something a second ago.
I was.
Yes, you were going.
Well, part of that might have been my fucking throat, and
I just wanted to make sure that you got to say what you were wanting to say. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're fine. I wanted to say something ages ago when
Go
we
ahead.
were talking about like different fucking software
Go
things,
ahead.
but no, it's gonna derail things. Just
Which
keep
is
talking about what you're
fine. Do
talking
you think we are railed in the first place?
about. Oh Lord. I think some of us would be a lot happier if we were.
I think since I think since we've
what
having games consoles in the home is kind of negated the need to go down to your local arcade.
I miss
whatever it was.
arcades. I miss arcades.
Well, I mean, that's where it starts. Like, you go from, like, having to interact with the whole crowd to, well, you can at least interact with your friends to, well, I never really see my friends outside of school.
Yeah.
Unless I make it a special thing to go and visit them. And that's how you create introverts, just so you know.
Yeah, little phrasing.
Mitch says, my cake that I started 30 years ago in my sister's Easy Bake Oven is almost ready. I had one of those. I had one of those. I hated it. Because it did take forever. It took forever. It was just a light bulb in there. But it got hot too. I burned myself on that damn thing getting the cake out.
The ones you had to watch out for were the gummy ones. The baking stoves that would make you gummies, those plates were dangerous.
The monster ones, yeah, creepy crawlers.
Yeah.
Creepy crawlers.
I mean, they were tasty enough gummies, but yeah, they were dangerous.
There
You
was
really kinda
one,
wanted to know all around.
There was a creepy crawler toy that made plastic, like gummy toys. They made like little toys that were rubber and stuff. That thing, that thing was dangerous. I remember that. It was a fire hazard. My cousin had one. And yeah.
I still think the kids should have been allowed to play with it, but it's one of those.
If those now, it's a light. What was that? I have if those now, it's a light. Oh, ew. If I had one of those now, it's a light. Oh, yeah, baking on a 100-watt bulb. What a time to be alive. I know, right?
I actually disagree with the US with how many
What are you talking about, Mitchley?
I would say that your Tiger Mums has probably come out a lot more because of the toy era. Oh.
You had actual uranium in wait. We put actual uranium in science kits.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was a science
like
kit
toys?
that had actual fucking
uranium?
Yeah.
Like the glowing
Yeah.
radioactive shit that can kill you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
That happened.
Hello.
If you think that's bad, look at something called the
I
radium
think I got
girls.
disconnected.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why she was talking over you.
Oh, great. My stream. Hello.
Okay, so I am flashing it. I was a little worried for a minute there. Yeah, I was gonna say I think getting rid of these toys is part of the problem. Like I know that they were dangerous if you weren't watching your kids, but I kind of think that was the point of the lesson because my dad had one of those chemistry sets.
Guys, I can hear you guys, but you're very faint. My sound cut out, and I'm sorry if I spoke over you. I apologize.
That's all right.
Yeah, I can hear you, but you sound like you're very far away. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to let you know that's why I spoke over you. I apologize.
I was giving
so good we figured.
It's okay, Kefki. I was just kidding. I was giving a rant on.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
So you can hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you clear now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just ranting that I actually disagree with the mummy war on the toys. Like, yes, some toys should never be in the hands of a child without supervision. That's always been true. But I think that was the first lesson we should have took because all of those toys were valid learning tools for your kid.
Yes.
But if you thought that your kids should be left alone with something at any point that was like that, you're kind of deserving your house burned down.
Yeah.
Stupidity is its own evil.
It's so dangerous. Yes. Badger.
But
the Snoopy snow cone machine. You mentioned that. I'm sorry. I used to ask for that every Christmas. Every Christmas, I wanted it so bad. I never got it. I wanted the Snoopy snow cone machine so bad.
We had one. My parents wouldn't let us use it. It was like, why aren't we allowed to use it? Oh, because it's a collector's item. Why buy it then?
But the snow cones.
Why buy it then?
The 1910s and 30s were wild. Because the uranium. Mitchley! Talking about uranium parts.
Like, don't get me wrong, Mitch. Like, maybe uranium might be a little bit out of hands for a kid, but I don't think that means they shouldn't have the kit, you know?
Yeah, don't give them uranium, though.
Don't give them the
Don't give them highly dangerous shit. And
I think there was other stuff in there as well. That was fucking toxic. I can't remember, though.
Speaking of highly dangerous shit that's fun, yes, goose, lawn darts. I love those. I used to play with those all the time. They're so dangerous.
If you look at the problems with like the educational system, like people are crying about things like writing and reading, and I'm like, you guys don't even play toys with your kids, let alone do studies. You know, some of those toys were designed the way they were because it was meant to
Well,
teach you
yeah,
at the
it
same
helps
time.
you. Like, even games, like, people used to complain about, my aunt especially used to say, oh, you sit there and let your kids play all those video games on the Nintendo. It improves eye-hand coordination. It makes it helps your mind to think and solve puzzles and deduce. It helps. It's much better than just sitting there watching something, you know? Something that you use your mind to do is good. It's good, you know? Just don't give kids uranium.
Or make sure the person supervising isn't retarded. Like,
Well, yeah.
I know that's hard to get on a resume and stuff, but you can kind of tell. How are you with like a plant? If it's cactus and it dies within like a month, no.
Yes, things are a little out of hand. Boom, boom.
They still have the kits. It's just not stuff that's going to give you melanoma. Well, good. Good. Good.
The cat's horrified.
We
He's
don't
like, no,
need
my
a
poor
toy.
cat just died.
We don't need my first melanoma. No.
Oh no, my first cancer. Oh God, no.
No.
God, no.
No.
God, no.
Are you on the live chat, Kefkers? Actually, no, I'm probably not. How do I do that? I forget.
Well, you can't on the display chat for this stream, but when reading chat.
There we go. I fixed it. Thank you, Mitchley. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably missing comments. You blame
Cryptic, you never
Box.
got an education.
You blame Box.
He always blames me.
Oh. Yeah, I was on the other chat, top chat. I apologize, guys. I gotta remember to always do that. I'm sorry if I missed a comment.
Hey, Kefki,
Yes?
I'm gonna go lie down.
Okay, okay. Good idea. You
I'm
go lay down.
gonna post the links and I'm gonna go lie down.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. We're about to wind things up anyway, because it's been 2 hours.
Well, if you're gonna hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah, we got to head out of here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and head out of here. You want to stay for the outro?
Yeah, I'll stay for the outro.
Okay. So everybody, take care. Be safe. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me in chat and in here in the cage and around the cage and on the cage and yeah. So I mean exhibit. Yes. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday and a very safe Monday. And anybody want to say anything before we go?
It's up to Kefki.
Meow!
I just saying, I knew many kids growing up who would sell their cars and they're still alive. So have a good night, guys. Just
Up to
remember,
Jen.
you can
Good night,
roll a
Chris.
car
Sub
and
to Jen.
still live through
Sub
it.
to Blue. Sub TC.
No,
Just don't sub to Lodi. Okay,
TC
he's
doesn't
not
make
sub.
anything.
Ow. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care.
Sub to Kefki, sub to Blue.
No.